channel 33, RPM.
Hey, it's Frank, and this is my entry into SMF Captain Howdy's 100 sub contest. First of all, congratulations on reaching 100 subs so quickly. SMF Captain Howdy asked his subscribers to show some of their music memorabilia and give a bit of a story in terms of how they acquired the memorabilia. So I'll get to that in a second. First, a bit about me. This is my first official foray into the vinyl community, the VC. I've been watching these videos for a while and they're fantastic. I get a big kick out of watching everyone's record collections and seeing their latest finds. I do have some other vinyl related videos on this channel, so if you have a moment, please do check it out. So, now on to the memorabilia. First one up is Inve Malmsteen's Marching Out. See, he's got his signature right there. And this particular sig I did not get. I bought this off someone locally, and not necessarily for the autograph, there's more for the record, but I said, how did you get the autograph? And the story behind it is that Inve, who's from Sweden, as you know, one of his buddies was a player on the Edmonton Oilers. And you know, it escapes my memory who it was, but he was from Sweden obviously as well, and Inve flew into town to see his buddy, and they were out having drinks at a pub, and the person whose record this was knew someone there, phoned him up and said, get down here, Ingve's having a pint at the pub. So the guy raced down, grabbed an LP of his collection, and asked Inve to sign it. So now it's in my hands. That's where I got it from. Next up is an autographed copy of Joan, Jett in the Blackhearts album, Up Your Alley. See right here it says, to Frank from Joan, Jett. Down here is also signed by Joan's guitar player at the time, Ricky Byrd. So the story behind this one is Joan Jett was on tour with Robert Plant, and he was on the Now and Zen tour. And the day of the show, Joan was doing an autograph signing session at the local A&A, which is a former chain of music stores. So I was 15 at the time. I told my parents after I read this in the paper or heard it on the radio or something that Joan Jett's in town and she's signing autographs at A&A and I gotta go check it out. So they said, yeah, go for it. And I hopped on the bus and I went down. I was kind of watching the clock and looking at my watch because I had to go do a shift at the fast food restaurant I worked at that afternoon, so I had to make sure to get the autograph in time so I could make it to work at the fast food restaurant. And I probably waited in line for an hour. I was a scrawny little kid, and finally got to the front, and Joan Jett and Ricky Byrd were sort of on this mini stage, standing up, signing autographs. And I remember looking up and almost feeling intimidated because Joan, you know, this rock star, and she was all done up and had this bling. But it was an awesome experience. She signed this, and her and Ricky Byrd, I knew they played Gibson, so I had a Gibson catalog. So they signed this as well. Rock On, Frank, Rock On from Joan Jett, and To Frank, Gibson Forever, Ricky Byrd. So those are awesome souvenirs. I still obviously have them to this day. And the Joan Jett is typically on display in a frame on the record shelves behind me. Next one, this is not a record, but it's 8x10 of Bruce Kulick from Kiss. I'm a huge Kiss fan. And there was a Kiss convention. It wasn't one of the official Kiss conventions. It was one of these private ones put on. And this was in my hometown. I don't live there anymore, but it was in Winnipeg. And this was around 2003. And Eric Singer was there and Bruce Kulick. So I waited in line. I got Bruce's signature. Got to admit, I was a bit underwhelmed meeting Bruce. He's never one of my favorite members of Kiss, right? I don't think he's anyone's favorite member. But he seemed kind of disinterested and seemed to be kind of going through the motions. He's kind of busy talking to someone else. But I still won his autograph. I thought it was cool. And yeah, there it is. And finally is Kiss Destroyer. And I thought this was autographed by Kiss. It turned out that These are forged signatures, but I'll get to that more in a second. I'll also take some photos of these signatures so you can see them up closer on your screen. But my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, bought this for me back, about 2003, Christmas. It was my Christmas gift for 2003. Like I said, we were dating at the time. She knew I liked vinyl. She knew I was a huge music fan, and she knew I was a huge Kiss fan. So she went on eBay looking for autographed Kiss items. So she found this one, and she bid on it and gave it to me for my Christmas gift. And I was super excited, autographed Kiss stuff. How awesome is this? And I had this framed and on display on my shelves back here for years and years. And it probably wasn't until earlier this year, maybe last year, where I kind of got to wondering, because it came with one of these certificates of authenticity, which of course can easily be forged. I mean, not even forged. Anyone can make one of these with a printer and a computer. I kind of got to thinking, is this legit or what? So I took some photos and posted it to a Kiss vinyl group I belong to on Facebook, and I showed the autographs and I said, hey guys, what do you think? Real, yay or nay? And it was almost unanimous that they were forgeries. So I thought to myself, do I tell my wife? Do I not tell my wife? Because she was so happy with this gift. I ended up telling her. And you know what? It's a thought that counts. I was super happy with this. It's still one of the best Christmas gifts I ever got. Just the thought that went behind it. So obviously I don't have it on display anymore. But the record's listenable, so it's still a part of the collection. And it's too bad she was duped. Again, the thought that counts. And it's an excellent, great record and good part of my vinyl collection. So there's my collection of autographed memorabilia. Totally appreciate you watching. If you have a moment, check out some of my other vinyl videos and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.